Hi everyone, I'm back. This is Danielle Duff, meditatingwithangels.com, my latest website to bring you e-courses on meditations, and in 2013 we'll start a 52-week meditation series, all for clearing and activating the root chakra, which is all about abundance and manifesting on planet Earth. Alright, so today I'd like to talk about how can you tell the difference if you're hearing a beautiful angelic voice versus a guide and versus your mind. Okay, so we're going to do this exercise together today, so jump in, have pen and paper handy if you'd like. But first I'd like to have you just think of an issue that you may have. Think of a question you have, or think of something you'd like an answer to. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you to take a few breaths and just kind of center yourself. And ask what does your mind tell you about that issue? What does it say? What does it know? So just go ahead and feel what the answer is, write it down, and just be with it for right now. Okay, good. So now what we're going to do next is we're going to center ourselves in our heart. So go ahead and just close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I'd like you to take the energy of the mind and imagine that it's in a bubble and pull it down into your heart. So either move the head down into the heart, or imagine your heart is moving up into your head. Just kind of be in that space of silence and going within. And as you go within, you might begin to feel that deep stillness where you almost can hear silence around you. And next, I'd like you to open up your third eye and open up your crown chakra. So if they're not open, just hold the intention that they be open and allow light to now begin to stream vertically. So what that means is you're going to imagine a beam of light coming down from the heavens to kiss the top of your head, and it's going to begin massaging and opening your crown chakra, your third eye, and your ear chakra. It's really important for this exercise. Good. And so I'm also calling on angels to be with you so that they can help you with this process. So let them clean your ear chakras. You might see an angel on either side of you with their hands placed like this, if you will, to send light into your ear chakras to clean them out. And we are asking that anything that is unlike love be released, cleared, transmuted, so that you can have complete clarity and openness of your ear chakras today. And so next I'd like you to open your beautiful psychic intuitive antenna. Everyone has one, and it just looks like an antenna that goes all the way up. You have one on your cell phones and you have one on top of your head. So it's just your antenna to hear, and you might, if you want to raise your ear antennas and just start to tune in, have that sense of holding the intention. You're opening up that whole space and you're now beginning to go upwards. Okay, so this is to get a different answer to your question versus getting it from the mind. We're going to get it from outside of ourselves. And what the angels told me about this is, don't trust what your mind tells you, trust what you hear. Okay, so it may sound easy for someone who's trained in this sense of communicating with your higher guides and angels, but it will get easier for you if you're beginning. Don't worry. You may have woken up one night and just half awake and heard a message, and it was a really beautiful message. And so most messages that come from guides and angels are always of love. They always begin with a loving way to address you, whether it's dearest child of God, or lovely lovely woman, lovely man, or kind person. They will address you in a very loving way. Now that's how angels talk. Now guides might be a little bit more to the point. Guides, if it's a guide, they may not take time to address you because they've had lives on earth and they're a little more to the point. So they know that our attention span can be pretty short. So they may just get straight to it. All right. Now, when it's your higher mind, I apologize for the noise. It's going to happen wherever you are. There's going to be noises, so we just have to go with it. So when it's your higher mind, that's where it gets a little bit trickier because you're thinking, well, was that my mind or was that, what voice was that? Okay, so let's try this, okay? So you're going to think of your issue again, but this time really go into the heart center and let go of thinking of the question. You're just going to be in your breath, be in the presence of the now. And you're going to let go of the question. You're going to imagine you're just kind of sending an email out to the universe and just let it go. You don't know what the answer is. You don't have the answer, right? Your mind might have an answer, but perhaps it didn't feel right, right? How did that answer you got from your mind made you feel? It's really important. Did it make you feel good, uplifting, serene, or did it make you feel not like you could trust the answer? Okay, so that's the big tip to knowing whether it's of love or not. So if you get an answer from your mind, it doesn't make you feel good, then it's probably not the truth, or it's probably not the solution you're looking for. Okay. So now sending out the question to the universe. Let go of thinking of anything else besides this present moment. So just be here. Feel your breath moving in and out of your chest. And be in this moment as long as it takes until you hear your answer. And this is tricky. You don't want to be waiting for the answer. You want to be fully in the meditation mode and going deeper and deeper. And allow for the answer to come from outside of you. And when you hear the answer come from outside of you, you will hear it. And it will be this inspiration, this sense of trust is going to come over you, that you can trust what you heard. And so I invite you to pause the recording, to listen to it again, to use my meditation CD called Meditating with Angels, because it sends a lot of angels into your space when you use it, and to begin to take what you hear from outside of you, from space and silence and your guides and angels, and see how you feel. You will know its truth in your whole beingness. You will know when it's the truth. You also, when you listen to a meditation like this and you start to work with your angels and you start to open up your antennas, the angels begin to know that you're open to receive messages. So it's sort of like turning on your cell phone when you're ready to talk to your friends. It's the same thing. So it might sound really easy and simple, but if you can get out of your mind into the present, into the breath, and forget about the question, let it go, you will be surprised at how fast you can actually receive an answer. So thank you for letting me do this video on my street. Namaste.